Thanks so much for joining us here on Weather Nation's Alaska and Hawaii forecast. I'm meteorologist Josh Cozart, and although the sights out of Fairbanks, Alaska look to be pretty chilly, we are going to see above average temperatures for this time of year through the beginning part of our work week. The monsoon season is here in the desert Southwest, and it might come as a surprise that the monsoon doesn't actually mean rain at all. The true definition of a monsoon is a seasonal change in winds. Another fun way to view the eclipse is with a piece of paper or a piece of cardboard with a small hole in the center of it. This will allow the sun to shine through the hole onto the ground.
So Josh, I heard we're getting 5 to 8 inches of snow.
Yes, 5 to 8, and that's in the metro Denver area. I don't know about you, Celeste, but I'm super stoked. I've already got my sled all waxed, ready in the garage to go down some hills.
I have my big jacket ready, my beanies and scarves. I'm excited.
Yep,
I'm excited for the snow.
It's going to actually feel like winter compared to the 60-degree temperatures we saw just a few days ago.
All of us here at Weather Nation want you to enjoy this once-in-a-lifetime event, but to do so safely.
Nearly 51 million Americans are expected to travel this Thanksgiving weekend, according to AAA, which means that travel conditions on the roadways are going to be on the busy side.
Heat stroke is the highest level of heat-related illness possible. At this stage, the heat can be life-threatening.
But why exactly does it snow in the mountains and not in Denver? Well, we can blame the elevation yet again.
One of the best ways to view the solar eclipse with the naked eye is by purchasing specially filtered sunglasses from a trustworthy provider.
The victim of the incident has been temporarily taken out of school until further notice. If anyone is willing to donate, there is a GoFundMe account to help with the family's legal expenses.
A smoke management forecast means that the atmospheric conditions are prime for trapping fire particles into the lower levels of the atmosphere.
That's right, Miranda and Isabella. Right now, I'm on the 10th Street here on the Auraria campus in between the Plaza building and the PE/Event Center, where, another gate has been put up.
Sets up over the central portion of the U.S. So usually we'll see very dry, warm conditions in the central plains. But with the clockwise rotation associated with the high pressure system, it's able to grab all that moisture from the Gulf of Mexico and bring it right up to the desert Southwest.
After a warm start to the spring, we're finally seeing some much needed moisture move into Denver. Thanks for watching. I'm Josh Cozart. Yet again, we have some winter weather alerts making their way into the western and central regions of the state through our Saturday afternoon, as this next system kind of brings in some scattered snow showers. Happy as this little guy is seeing maybe the first snowfall of his life. Well, this is the first snowfall of the season, so you might not be that excited as he is, but I just can't get enough of these dog videos coming in. If you have an awesome snow dog video or any other type of weather video, be sure to send it in to us via all of our social media platforms. We would love to see and share that with our viewers. There's a number of cannabis-friendly bars and cafes across Denver where smoking marijuana is legal. But now, something a little different. Yes, a cannabis church. Located in the Washington Park area, the International Church of Cannabis opened its doors on none other than 4/20. All of this is headed towards Denver for your Monday night into Tuesday afternoon and evening. Now, it's kind of a 1-2 punch storm system. The first punch going to be Tuesday around 2 a.m. That's where we're going to see the biggest brunt of snowfall. Thanks so much for joining us here on Weather Nation's Extended Outlook. I'm meteorologist Josh Cozart, and if you live along the East Coast, well, the snow showers and ice accumulation possible back on our Friday, well, that's going to diminish as we make our way into Saturday with some clearing skies, but that's also going to give way for some much cooler air to start to move its way into that region of the country. Now, it's into the late Saturday into early morning hours Sunday that we have this next low pressure system diving its way further on towards the south, giving us the chance for some snow accumulation to fall anywhere from Minnesota into parts of Wisconsin and a good portion of the Great Lakes region. Now, with this trailing cold front as well, it's also going to give us the chance for some snow accumulation into a good portion of the eastern plains of Colorado. A good portion of Kansas and the parts of Missouri, Oklahoma, and Arkansas could get in on some of that winter-like weather. Now, it's into our Tuesday. Now, keep in mind, it's a few days out still. We could see the chance for some ice accumulation into the central and southern regions of Texas as brutally cold air yet again. We're no stranger to this pattern as high pressure dives further on towards the south from Canada is going to bring us those very chilly conditions. Now, as far as snowfall totals go, we're going to see snow accumulation into the Tennessee Valley region, in through the Ohio River Valley and up and along the East Coast and Great Lakes region. And then, yes, the snow accumulation into parts of Kansas, Oklahoma, and into the central and southern regions. And that cold air starts to dive its way further on towards the south. Winter weather can be one of the most difficult weather events meteorologists have to face. It's not because we don't understand how winter weather works, but it all comes down to the shape of each snowflake. Most of us have heard the saying, "There are no two snowflakes alike." That statement holds some truth. It also is why meteorologists have such a difficult time predicting snow accumulation amounts. You see, there are 4 different types of snow crystals. They come in the form of plates, columns, needles, and the typical snowflake shape, called a dendrite. When dendrites start to accumulate, their barbs tend to stick together, allowing air to be trapped between the snowflakes as the snow accumulates. This can sometimes give us greater snow accumulations. On the other side, needles, plates, and columns don't have barbs that stick together. This allows the snow crystals to compact closer together, sometimes giving lesser snow accumulation amounts than that of dendrites. This is one major variable that makes it so difficult for meteorologists because we have to predict which atmospheric conditions will form which type of snow crystals. On top of the different snowflake shapes, the ground temperature also plays a big role in how much actually piles up on the ground. If it's warmer than 32 degrees, then the snow is likely to melt before the temperature drops on the ground surface. For Weather Nation, I'm meteorologist Josh Cozart.